Cancer, welcome to your past, present, future reading for the week of July 7th through the 13th. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're doing awesome. Thank you so much for being here at this new channel, Empowered World Tarot. My name is Holly Christine, and let's see what's going on. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Cancer's reading for whatever they need to know for the highest good. Take what resonates, leave the rest, reverse the energies as necessary. And after we lay out the baseline, we'll do some in-depth clarifiers and follow it up with an oracle card at the end. We'll get some advice, and here we go. Waiting for the flyers, that's how we like to do it. There it is, the Palace of Swords. Starting out in the recent past, the Chariot, and the Page of Swords. In the current energies, the Death card, right at the heart of your reading, the Four of Wands, followed by the Queen of Swords. In the immediate future, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Coins, and the Two of Wands. The overall energy for your reading, Cancer, is the High Priestess. And what brings us to this particular reading today, the Two of Coins. Okay. So things are up in the air. You're doing a balancing act. There's some indecision and some doubt about whatever this particular subject is that you are dealing with. And when we look over at the overall energy of your reading, your intuition is here. So that's very, very good. We'll see what your intuition has to say with the clarifiers. In the recent past, the Palace cards are unique to this deck, and that's where we go for expert advice in the suit of the Palace of Swords, which is the mind, our intellect. So you're looking for some information here, some high levels of information from experts, professionals, or even just people who have done it before, or even reading materials, finding out your search for knowledge here, and you want to do this as quickly as possible. You've got a goal to reach, and you look like you're in a hurry, but you're very, very determined, and you're in learning mode, watching eagerly, listening, watching, and preparing yourself to take action. That was in the recent past. In the current energies, we have a lot of transformation going on. That's the theme here, surrounding some sort of commitment that is required. You are definitely following a requirement, something that is following the natural course of sort of an evolutionary, what it feels like is an evolutionary fated type of transition or change or transformation into something else. And it does. It takes a lot of commitment on your part. It has to do with a commitment of some sort. The stability here of a commitment is what's required. So in the immediate future, I see you protecting yourself, defending yourself. There are a lot of things poking at you, and you're like, nope, stay back. I'm putting myself first here. And my self-care and my well-being are of the utmost importance, more than anything else. So everybody else stay back. I'm going to do what is right for me. And, you're still at this point. You're trying to make a decision. You're trying to pick a path to move forward, perhaps having to do with your well-being, advancing it further. And all right, let's see what's going on. Let's get these clarifiers going. We're going to take a look at your High Priestess, or it's called the Priestess in this Tarot of Dreams deck. Let's see what your intuition is telling you, your guidance system, going within, keeping your heart open, connecting with your highest self to determine what is right for you in whatever this situation is that you are eagerly learning about, trying to reach a goal that is victorious and successful. And You are so open to learning what this is. Show us the priestess, please. I see you committing to yourself here. I don't know if it's a relationship outside of yourself. Normally, that Four of Wands at the heart of your reading would speak to a relationship, but it feels like you're committing to yourself here with a very important goal. You want to transform something. You want to end something. You want to transform it. And getting in touch with your guidance system is a huge part of that. So here we go. Waiting for the flipper. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. Four of Pentacles. The Emperor. And the Page of Wands. Okay. You are determined here as all get out. Holding on tight to what empowers you. And you're highly focused on it. At the bottom, the Four of Cups. Something has disappointed you in the past. Something has not worked out the way that you had planned, and you're upset about it. You are upset about it, but it's what's propelling you onto this part of, holding on to your stability, um, and quite stubbornly, your own grounded energy here is what's really, really important. You're holding on to it like for dear life, to find your power, your balance. And like I said, you're focused on it, laser focused here. Going within, stay in touch with that because that's going to guide you perfectly. So you're on the right track. You're doing what you're supposed to do over here, holding on to your empowerment. Like I said before, it feels like a goal for yourself here, a commitment to yourself. And that Emperor is here showing me that that's what you're getting guidance on. And it requires laser focus, which makes perfect sense with that Page of Wands, keeping all the unwanted energies at bay so you can focus on what you need moving forward. Okay, let's take a look at the Palace of Swords. Remember, that's where we go for the expert knowledge, expert levels of knowledge. What are you receiving here in the most recent past? What did you learn from the palace, please? Information, intellect, knowledge, the highest levels. Look at that. A connection on your heart with the Page of Cups. Okay. And the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this Lover's card, this connection on your heart, again, we don't know for sure yet. It does not feel like a significant other. The Empress, the perfect match to the Emperor. The Empress is all about creating and birthing something. I know you're going after something for yourself here, but this Lover's card, 9 times out of 10, it tends to be a relationship and a reading. I don't feel like this is a relationship. I feel like that this represents something that is so important to you. It's on your heart. First and foremost, it's on your heart even before people. It has to do with you. And it has to do with having a really good attitude here. Page of Cups. Your heart has to be open, wide open to who? To yourself, to this thing that you want. It's just showing me it's super, super important, and you need to take action quickly. You go to the palace to get the information, to gain the knowledge so that you can take decisive action. You're researching here, and the palace information is definitely telling you that your attitude is everything. Your attitude and your heart space is everything. They know it's super important to you. They know you're highly focused on it. We see lots of learning. This is tied up to a major life lesson because we already have 3 pages out on the table, the Cups, the Swords, and the Wands, with just few cards considering what we're working with. And you're looking for a decisive action to take. Learning. Whatever you learn here is going to equip you to move forward as quickly as possible. I do see speed and time being of the essence here. Time is important, and you want to create something new for yourself from the ideal energy, the best attitude, because it's that important to you. Absolutely. Whatever this is, it is that important to you. Okay. Looking for the best energies, the absolute best energies to create with, which is mindset and heart and determination and knowledge. Got it. All right. And empowerment, self empowerment from your soul to your human body and mind. Yep, that's what's going on. I don't know what it pertains to, but it is that important. Let's look at the chariot, please. Reaching the goal as fast as possible. You're gaining perspective. Sometimes it feels like you're on pause. You have to stop, you have to hang back, and you have to really gain perspective about this goal and this speed. We have the Four of Wands again, repeating energy. Pay attention to that. This commitment is important. Gaining perspective about what it's going to take, the commitment it's going to take from yourself. Yeah. See, I told you it's not about another person. I mean, I'm not saying somebody couldn't show up in this reading. I'm just saying everything so far, it feels very much about you. This Nine of Pentacles says you're doing something on your own. And you're gathering your resources, your materials, your stability, and your confidence so you can move forward as quickly as possible. You're really doing your research here. You're committing to gaining perspective, looking at things from all angles. You are gathering so much information. It's not just a one and done. It's as if you're gathering information from every source viable so that you can move forward. And you are this journey. You may have support from outside of yourself. Well, we know you do because you have support from your higher self, your soul, your spirit team. Um, but you're very independent. You have to do the majority of this on your own. This is saying you have to decide what's right for you, what your level of commitment is to reach your goals as quickly as possible, and with really, again, laser focused information and focus. At the bottom, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this represents repetitive work, brings us here. It's something you have to stay on top of. It's not one and done. It's like an ongoing process. All right, let's take a look at the Page of Swords. This is super important, whatever this is. I get the sense of urgency and just major focus on yourself. Show us the Page of Swords. Watching, learning, getting ready to take action. Learning so much here. You're really paying attention. Yes, you are. Like I said, laser focus. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. Watching and learning. Oh, okay. Here we go. Ten of Swords. Ace of Swords. Ten of Wands. Wow. Wow. This is not easy. You are going through a very difficult time. And you might even be fearful. Fearful of an ending. Learning about possible endings. And you are carrying all the responsibility of whatever this is, learning about a possible painful ending. However, the Ace of Swords is here, right in the middle, between the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. This is an opportunity for truth, for clarity, and the ability to take action. And I really feel like, and the Eight of Wands is what brings us here, this energy exchange between this Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Swords and Ten of Wands. You are learning the truth about things, some new realizations for yourself, this whole learning experience here that you're on, this mission that you're on so that you can take action, move forward, reach a goal, having to do with yourself. It's kind of like you're on your own and you are learning so much. And because it's the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords, it feels like the ultimate culmination of hard and possibly painful, but there's this opportunity to meet it, to face it, and to take your swords and slice right through it, to be able to cut right through it. It's not going to be easy, but the fact that the ace is here and it's supported by the divine, you have universal support here, uh, guiding you. It's like you're telling the universe what you want, and the universe is saying, "Okay, here's your information." And you really are. You're working on this independently, wanting to exchange out the the truth and the clarity that you learn to be able to take action and like get rid of it, get it off your path. That 10 of wands, 10 of swords, that's what it feels like. But you are at like this culmination of the this isn't the right word, but this is the one that came to mind, but it doesn't feel quite right. Like desperation. In other words, everything has gotten so difficult and so hard with pertaining to whatever this is, that it could be quite painful, and it certainly is quite burdensome, and it could mean the end of something. But it might not, with the ace of swords and all this opportunity you've got, the information, the will, determination, and drive, and this openness to learning and taking action, and your laser focus to exchange out the energies of the burden, of the culmination of the hard, of the culmination of a possible painful ending. It's as if you can change it. You can exchange it out, is what the message is back here. Okay. Wow. Whatever it is, it's intense. I can feel it. I can feel it in my core physically as I'm doing this reading. I can feel the tension of and the seriousness of what it is that you're dealing with. Yeah. Wow, you are so focused. It's very impressive. Let's look at this death card, denoting endings and transformations. Show us death, please. Yeah, a tower. Oh, good. The Eight of Wands again. Excellent. What are we exchanging this tower out with? Yes, the transformation would be the Three of Pentacles, rebuilding your stability, uh, collaborating with others in order to do it. You're making plans. So the tower would be complete and utter destruction. And that's what you're showing me you would like to end any kind of tower thing that's happening. Let's look at the bottom real quick. The Magician. Excellent. Excellent, excellent news, because the Magician says whatever you're doing here, you have what it takes to do it. You can get it done. You have the tools, the resources, and however it is that you're collaborating with others, gaining your information, asking for support when you need it, asking questions, asking for help, making plans to get yourself back to a really stable beginning so you can start fresh here, because the tower tears things down. It's something fated that's going on in your life. Uh, but you have this chance to turn it all around. Else, it would be a painful ending and a huge burden. But you're facing it. You're learning. You're facing it. You're determined. You are open to help and assistance from others. And this is what's going to help you exchange out this energy to end the destruction that's been going on or that happened. And being able to move it forward and rebuild stability. It's here. The Magician says so. I believe it. You are so determined, and I see the help you're getting from the universe. You definitely are on a guided journey, and it's because you're so open to it and tapping into it that it looks like thus far it's working out in your favor. It sure is. We're here for success, and we want it on steroids. Let's see what's going on with this Four of Wands. Show us the Four of Wands, please. Four of Wands, right at the heart of your reading. A major commitment. a stable commitment here. Okay. The Moon. The Page of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. Interesting. Let's look at the bottom. The Four of Swords. Okay. So, regarding this commitment, which I think is to yourself or to whatever this journey is that you're on to rebuild stability from the destruction that showed up in your life, and it's still here. Whatever is destabilizing is still with you, but you're working on it. You're working on it with all the best energies. This commitment, the stability of this commitment, it has something hidden tied up to it. Yet to be revealed. It's sort of beneath the surface. And what I see next is investing in and we have our fourth page here, by the way. So we have all of them. This page makes investments. This page puts time, money, energy, resources all in to this commitment, but also into the things that you want. It's part of the commitment. It's almost as if your answer to building your life the way you want it after something destabilizing is tied up to multiple things. And one of them is the things that you attract that also are attracted to you. It could be people, it could be things, it could be something you really, really want in life that brings you a lot of feel-good energy. The Queen of Wands is all about feeling good. She feels great. Her energy is phenomenal. But it is all about attraction, attracting the phenomenal feeling things for your energy. It's like energy support, energy stability, going after the things that bring you joy, investing in them. It is part of what's looking like it will be eventually revealed if you stay on this course. Keep investing in it. Keep investing in it, because this commitment is also tied up to your joy about the things you want, whatever that represents to you. At the bottom, we have the Four of Swords, taking a time out to realize these things, to think about them and get our thoughts straight about what is it that we want. In addition to all this knowledge and being able to rebuild your stability, what else do you want? It's like, that's like what this is saying. What else do you want? Because the universe wants you to pay attention to that. So that's at the heart of your reading, showing that that is super, super important, to fill your life with those joys and to get clear about them. Four of Swords, gaining clarity, taking the time out to meditate on it, taking quiet time, removing yourself from the noise of the world so that you can get in touch with investing in this. Investing in the things that you want that bring you joy will add to your stability. It's a beautiful message. I hope it's clear. I know I've talked, sometimes I got to talk it out and keep going until it feels complete in case anything else comes. That's how it works for me, to be able to deliver the messages for you. So I hope that you are understanding whatever this is to you, that it is showing up in your message and you are being supported. Whatever it is, you or whatever Cancer this is for, you are being witnessed and supported. And that's what this reading is about, to see a bird's eye view and perspective of you're being supported by your spirit team, by the universe, and you're on the right path. You are where you're supposed to be. Let's take a look at the Queen of Swords. She shows up to say, this is what's required. This is what's absolutely necessary here. Show us the Queen of Swords. Rules, boundaries, limitations, requirements. This is the law, and I'm laying it down. All right, Queen. What do you have to say? Okay. Eight of Cups. Four of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. At the bottom, the World. It is imperative. It is required. It is imperatively required that you turn your back on things and walk away from them, things that aren't ultimately fulfilling to you anymore, things that were disappointments of the past, all the things that let you down, being down in the dumps, focusing on all the disappointments. We need to turn our back on that in order to grab the opportunity to build stability, Ace of Pentacles, from the ground up. You're being offered this ace from the universe. It is supported. If you want it, you have to put in the work. And the work here is turning your back on past disappointments and upsets. In other words, you are not supposed to focus on the past crap at all. Every time your mind or heart starts to wander in that direction and you start feeling bad or getting upset or getting mad or getting angry or getting worked up, you are supposed to turn your back on that noise and focus only on the work ahead of you, the opportunity the universe is giving you. It does require the laser focus because if you are looking backwards in the rearview mirror, you're not focusing on where you're going. And the universe is saying, here's a gift. It's just a seedling. You need to plant it. You need to water it. You need to give it the sunlight. You need to give it the nutrition. You need to give it the attention. You need to give it the positive attitude and mindset. All the best things to grow this part of your garden, to bring it into fruition, to bring it into the manifest. But remember, we saw the Magician. We saw the Empress. Those are the master creators saying that you have all you need. You got all kinds of support from the universe here. You got to close out the old cycles, the world. What brings us to this lineup is the World card, and it just means that we need to stop a cycle of looking at the past and feeling bad, and we just need to just disconnect from it, is what this is saying. Disconnect from that, because you're heading someplace else. You're being called someplace else in another direction. And it's required that you handle it this way. You've got to walk away from the past upsets, the past disappointments, the past things that didn't work out, the past focus on the past, all of it, because you're being given this opportunity from the divine to build stability again. Again, it's from the ground up. Let's look at the Seven of Wands in the immediate future. I see you defending yourself here. I see a lot of things poking at you, energies that, again, it's a whole bunch of noise. And, okay, look at that. The Chariot, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Shaman. Beautiful. And at the bottom, oh, the Queen of Cups. Very nice, very nice. We're here for your self-love, for your self-healing, and for you to reach your goals the quickest way possible and continue to build your stability. The Chariot, Seven of Pentacles, and Shaman. The Shaman is the same as the Magician in this deck. Both card number one, I left both cards in the deck because the Shaman is manifesting and has all the tools to do so, but it's geared towards healing. Healing, 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 healing. And that's the journey that you're on. And in order to do it, part of what you're going to have to do is block all the unwanted energies coming at you. As soon as you recognize something that doesn't feel good, something that is interrupting your flow of what you're focused on, you just got to block it, literally. And sometimes that'll mean, taking a pause and assessing the situation. It might take a minute, but as soon as you assess whether this is making you more stable or less stable, whether this is making you feel good or feel worse, Queen of Wands, feeling good, feeling worse, Four of Cups. You see what I mean? It's one or the other. As soon as you come to that assessment, which is the Seven of Pentacles, uh, again, we're advancing. We're getting collaborative help to build stability from the ground up after some sort of tower in your life, and it has to do with healing. Um, and I feel like it's a physical healing that you might be doing. More than, let's say, like an emotional one from a breakup or something like that. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like physical. Whatever it is you're doing, it's physical healing. And the Chariot is here, was the first card out. The vehicle to victory is continuing on this journey to pause and assess. Is this a healing energy coming at me? Or is it the noise of the world, all the stuff that is disappointing? And yeah, you're supposed to block it. And when you do, the Queen of Cups, she feels really, really good. Heart wide open, love in her heart, forgiveness, love, and emotional balance, and lots of nurturing. This shows that when you do this action, you're going to feel like, I was going to say like yourself again, but the best version of yourself in the emotional department. It's going to bring peace. It's going to bring ease. It's going to bring comfort. It's going to bring love and joy and forgiveness for yourself, for others, like all the really good energies. When you block the unwanted noise, it brings so much healing to you. And that is part of the vehicle to your victory on this journey, which again, I feel like is a physically healing one. Let's look at the Queen of Coins. This is all about putting yourself first and self-nurturing, self-care, self-love, and all about your well-being here. The stability of your well-being. Show us the Queen of Coins. Okay. Knight of Cups. Six of Wands. And Justice. And at the bottom, Strength. Excellent. Okay, so this won't be easy, but as part of your well-being plan, expressing your emotions is important here in order to expressing your heart. So if there are things that you feel or things that you want to share from your heart that you haven't been, this is saying make that a practice. And if it has been part of your journey for your well-being, continue to make it part of your practice. You do not want to hold in emotions. You need to release them. And it'll help you on your journey to be successful here, to be victorious, Six of Wands, and to feel better. This is all about your emotional and energetic well-being. As part of the physical healing, there is that aspect, and it brings in balance. So you're hitting a subject from multiple angles, from a physical angle, from an intellectual angle, from an energetic angle, and from an emotional angle. Wow, you're hitting them all. Hence why all the pages are here too. All you're learning more and more in each area, but you have the strength to do so. Taming your inner beast, which here would be holding back your emotions. You don't want to do that. When you tame that, you're calm and you can express them in a most successful way and bring balance into this situation. Much needed balance. This is justice. This is major balance on a major scale. So this is showing that this is just as important as any other aspect. Do not negate it. Do not hold back. Share your heart. Open up. Whatever it feels, you need to get it out. Do not hold on to it. You know what they say, you hold on to certain emotions, buried emotions, they mount up in your body and cause blockages. This is saying do not block, do not create blockages. Create balance by letting it out. because coming out on the Queen of Coins, it is part of your well-being plan here. All right, let's look at the Two of Wands moving forward. Two of Wands, making a decision, but we're thinking about long term, our future. Do we go left? Do we go right? What do we do? Picking the path. Still not sure which path for the future. What's the best path for the future? This way or that way? There it is. Thank you, Spirit. King of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. At the bottom, the Queen of Pentacles. So this is also tied up to your well-being over here. And the King of Pentacles is the master manager of things. Of what things? Five of Pentacles. Things we need to abandon, or even managing the abandonment that we have felt. I kind of feel like these are things, it may go both ways, but at first I feel like it's things that you would manage well to abandon, to stop, to say goodbye to let go of. Letting go of lack, managing those sensations and those feelings, because the Nine of Wands is here saying you're hurt, you're injured in some way, you're very guarded about what might come your way, you're very protective of your energy here. Excellent. You need to be picking the path of master management of your energy, protecting it, and saying goodbye to the things that no longer serve you. And this is for your own well-being. Queen of Pentacles. This is all part of that, putting yourself first. So expressing your emotions, but also managing the lack, what is lacking, what has been lacking, and protecting your energy. Real important here. Lots of protecting your energy is really important. Okay. Let's get some advice from Spirit to close off this part of the reading, and then we'll pull an oracle card. Okay. This came up right away. The Eight of Coins. The Wheel. The Ace of Wands. And at the bottom, oh, I love it. The Sun. The ultimate happiness, bliss, and success is here for you. And the way to do it, this is the advice. Repetitive work to change things in a major way. The Wheel. We're changing fate. Something has come at you and it showed up like a tower, and it destabilized things for you. But through repetitive work, you can change that wheel again and now turn it in your favor to with bold moves. Again, it's an ace. All aces are supported by the universe. They're opportunities. Every single one of them is an opportunity. This one is to take bold, passionate action. And when you do that, when you put all of your advice and all of the things that you're doing and the track that you're on, listening to your intuition, listening to your higher self, your spiritual self, letting it guide you on this journey about what to do, you are changing things up majorly. You're completely transforming the destructive into the healed through bold action, through repetitive work, and your outcome looks really successful. Stay on track. You're doing the right thing. I'm absolutely positive of it here. All right, an oracle card to finish this reading. The Dreamweaver's Oracle. Spirit, what message do you have for Cancerians, or even just one person? I don't know. Whoever Spirit deems to bring forward to this reading, whoever it's meant for. one or a million, whoever it's meant for. Let it help, let it guide, let it give the messages that Cancer needs most to help them on their journey. There it is, flying out just like we like it. It's card number 16, and it says, underneath the lizard skin. So cute. I love these cards. Let's see the message that Spirit wants you to have. It's right here. The essential meaning says shedding the skin of the past, temporary vulnerability as you process something new, releasing resistance to change. There is only one constant in life, and that is change. We are not always aware of how things evolve within us. Sometimes the process is slow and organic, while other times its rapid pace is unnerving. This is the state you find yourself now, the swift peeling away of the layers of your life that no longer serve you or protect you. Be willing to let go of everything you know that impedes your progress. Those things you need to release are hindering that flexibility you need to be in the world. You feel resistant to what is still new and unknowable, but you have nothing to fear. When a lizard sheds its old scales, there is new healthy skin waiting just underneath the surface. The tender pink skin hardens quickly as you release the old to make way for growth and new life. You need space to breathe and stretch and grow as nature intended. You have been wanting a new life, a new version of yourself, and you are evolving to meet that self. Be present to this new time of discovery. This is a sacred experience that is woven into your destiny. Your soul knows the beauty that is waiting for you. Underneath the lizard skin is a sign for you to trust the process of your own magical discovery. Who are you becoming? The one who is not afraid of shedding the skin of the past to embrace the dream of your future. Oh my God, it feels so congruent to your whole message. It like just backs it up. Thank you so much, Spirit. Spirit, you're amazing. Cancer, you're amazing. You're on this amazing journey. You're on the right path. Stick to it. Laser focus. Don't let anything get in your way. Pay attention to your energy in all forms, from emotional to physical to the energy and the noise that could be around us, what we let in, what we turn our backs on, and all the physical and mental, emotional, spiritual healing for you is what I wish, hope, and pray for. I hope this reading helps. If it does, if you resonate with it, or if you just like the format of the style, please consider giving a like and a subscribe, leaving a comment, helping the channel to get off the ground, blessing it with your energy. And I thank you so much for that. And I look forward to reading for you guys next time. Take care, Cancer.